Students, in the previous video we learned exercise 1D first bit. So in this video we are going to learn exercise 1D second and third bit problems. Okay, first fourth problem, already first second third problems completed in previous video. Now fourth problem of second bit. Find the locus of P if the tangents drawn from P to x square plus y square is equal to a square inclined an angle alpha. Okay, so observe the concept. There is a circle. So these are two tangents. This is P making alpha. Alpha means 30 degrees. Let us take 30 degrees. So such that it is moving again with some tangents 30 degrees. Here there is one point making 30 degrees. So here one point making 30 degrees means here I am taking generally alpha 30 degrees. So such that the point P is moving. So we have to find the locus, means the collection of all these points may be again a circle. Okay, so that we should find the equation of that, find the locus of that points, which the points moving with the condition the angle between the tangents is alpha. So let us take P x1 y1 be a point on locus, so as angle between tangents given, let us take it is alpha. Okay, so now observe what is the distance. So here x square plus y square is equal to a square is a circle, given circle. So center radius of the circle is a square and center of the circle is 0, 0 origin. Okay, we know that already, we learned in first earlier classes. Now this is 90, tangent is perpendicular to radius, right? Now as this is right angle triangle, so this is alpha by 2, this is angle bisector, so these two are alpha by 2. Next, the distance in triangle POB, OP is equal to distance between these 2 points, that is under root of x1 minus 0 whole square, that is x1 square plus y1 square. So hypotenuse is under root of x1 square plus y1 square. So now we can solve this problem by using tan alpha by 2 is equal to r by root s11 formula, or otherwise we can take, here I am taking sine in triangle OPOB, I am taking sine alpha by 2. Sine alpha by 2 is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, right? What is opposite to alpha by 2? OB by hypotenuse OP. So sine alpha by 2 is equal to, what is OB? A by OP under root of x1 square plus y1 square. Okay, next do cross multiplication. Root x1 square plus y1 square is equal to a by sine alpha by 2, here interchanging these terms, which is equal to a into 1 by sine means cosecant alpha by 2. Okay, now squaring on both sides, you will get x1 square plus y1 square is equals to a square cosec square alpha by 2. This is the required locus. So therefore locus of P x1 y1 is x square plus y square is equal to a square cosec square alpha by 2. X square plus y square is equal to a square cosec square alpha by 2. So this is also a circle. This is also circle. X square plus y square is equal to a square into some constant. Okay, depending upon alpha. Okay, next fifth problem is fifth problem is same problem. Find the locus of P if the tangents drawn from P to the x square plus y square plus is equal to a square inclined an angle 90 degrees. So these two tangents are mutually perpendicular. So this angle alpha is 90 degrees. Then what is the locus? Simple, same do like this. So finally you will get x square plus y square is equal to a square cosec square alpha by 2 means 90 by 2. 90 by 2 means 45. So cosec square 45 means root 2 whole square. So finally x square plus y square is equal to 2a square is the required locus. So here in fifth problem it is given that those two tangents are mutually perpendicular. So angle is 90. Substitute angle 90 here, then you will get x square plus y square is equal to 2a square. That is the required locus. Okay. Next, sixth problem. Find the slope of the polar of 1, 3 with respect to the circle x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y minus 4 is equals to 0. Also find the distance from the center to it. This is the given circle. This is the point 1, 3. We should find the polar equation of this point with respect to the circle. So this is polar equation. We should find the equation of the polar and slope of the polar. Next, again later we should find the distance between center to the polar. Okay, so that is the concept of this problem. First of all, what is given circle is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. Immediately compare with x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Then 2g is equal to minus 4, g is equal to minus 2. So 2f is equal to minus 4, f is equal to minus 2 and c is equals to minus 4. Okay, so we compared many times like this. So this step is most frequently repeated step. So if this type of questions occur in examinations, so at least write these steps. Okay, next, what is the center of the circle? Center minus g comma minus f, that is 2 comma 2. G minus 2, right? Minus g is equal to 2. F is minus 2, then f is equals to 2. Next, radius. Radius no need. Okay, radius no need. Now given point. What is given point? P1 comma 3. Okay, now equation of the polar is what? S1 is equal to 0. Polar equation formula S1 is equal to 0. What is the notation for S1? X1 plus y1 plus g into x plus x1 f into y plus y1 plus c is equals to 0. X into, this is x1, y into y1 is 3, g minus 2 into x plus x1 1, f minus 2 into y plus y1 3 plus c minus 4 is equal to 0. So x plus 3y minus 2x minus 2 minus 2y minus 6 plus into minus 4 is equals to 0. So x minus 2x minus x, 3y minus 2y plus y, minus 2 minus 6 minus 8 minus 4 minus 12 is equal to 0. So minus taking common, x minus 5 plus 12 is equal to 0 is equation of the polar, right? Next, we know that slope of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 line is minus a by b, minus x coefficient by y coefficient. So therefore slope of this polar is minus 1, x coefficient 1 by y coefficient minus 1, that is equal to 1 is the slope. 1 is the slope. Next, what is the, find the distance from the center to it. Distance from center to it, that is distance is equal to from center, what is the center, 2 comma 2 to line x minus y plus 12 is equal to 0. So what is the distance formula? Perpendicular distance formula, modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square, that is the perpendicular distance formula. So modulus of a 1 into x1 2, b coefficient of y, that is minus 1 into 2 plus 12 by a square 1 square b square minus 1 square. So 2 minus 2 cancel, that is 12 by root 1 plus 1 root 2. So rationalization, multiply numerator and denominator with root 2, that is 12 root 2 by root 2 into root 2 2. So 6 root 2 is the distance between center and center to the polar equation. So I drawn geometry one again. Why means we got the distance 6 root 2 and radius is under root of 2 square 4 plus 4 minus half minus 4 plus 4, that is root 12. Root 12 means 2 root 3. So 2 root 3, 2 into 1.7, 3.4, 6 into 1.4, 8.4. So this distance is more than radius, that's why point may be inside, polar may be outside. So this distance is how much? 6 root 2 and radius is 3 root 2. So that's why this is suitable geometry. Okay, so please do correction. Seventh problem, if ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is the polar of 1 comma 1 with respect to the circle x square plus y square minus 2x plus 2y plus 1 is equals to 0, and HCF, highest common factor of ABC, is equal to 1, then find a square plus b square plus c square. So these type of problems already we did in previous bits. Okay, so it is given that this is the polar equation. We can find the polar equation to the circle, both represent same. So from the by using that concept we can solve this problem. Given polar equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and equation of polar of 1 comma 1 with respect to the circle x square plus y square minus 2x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0 is s1 is equal to 0. So here 2g is equal to minus 2, g is equal to minus 1, 2f is equal to 2, f is equal to 1, c is equal to 1. So polar equation is S1, that is x1 plus y1 plus g into x plus x1 plus f into y plus y1. This is the notation of S1, right? So x into, this is x1, y1, 1, y into 1, g minus 1 into x plus x1, 1, 1 into y plus y1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So x plus y minus into x minus into 1 minus 1, y plus 1 is equal to 0. So 1 gets cancelled, x gets cancelled, so y plus y 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. So 1 is the polar equation, second one is also polar equation. 1 and 2 represents same. As these represent same, their coefficients are in the same ratio. That means a by, here we don't have x term, so that is equal to 0. Y coefficient b by 2 and c by 1. Let us take this ratio is equal to k. So by equating these two and these two and these two, So a by 0 is equal to k, a is equal to 0 into k. Next b by 2 is equal to k, b is equal to 2k, c by 1 is equal to k, c is equal to 1 into k. So all are having common factor k. Highest common factor is k. So a is equal a HCF of a comma b comma c is k here. Here HCF of ABC is k. Therefore given HCF of ABC is 1. So therefore k is equal to 1. So therefore a is equal to 0 into 1, 0, b is equal to 2 into 1, 2, c is equal to 1 into 1, 1. So now we should estimate a square plus b square plus c square value. So a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 0 square plus b square 2 square, c square 1 square. So 0 plus 4 plus 1, which is equal to 5. This is the value of a square plus b square plus c square. Simple problem. Solve given it is polar equation and find the polar equation from the point 1 comma 1 to the circle by using S1 is equal to 0 formula. Both represent same. So by using that concept you can find the HCF and a square plus b square plus c square value. Now third bit, first problem. Listen carefully. Find the coordinates of the point of intersection of tangents at the points where x plus 4y minus 14 is equal to 0 meets the circle x square plus y square minus 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So here these are two tangents meet at point P x1 y1. Point of intersection of two tangents is p x1 y1. So in this question we should find these coordinates x1 y1, this coordinate we should find. So these two tangents meet the circle at 2 points called A and B, and the common chord equation of chord of contact, it is given x plus 4y minus 14 is equal to 0, which meets the circle at 2 points. Okay, so that means let p x1 y1 be the point of intersection of tangents, okay, with respect to the circle x square plus y square minus 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So immediately 2g is equal to minus 2, g is equal to minus 1, 2f is equal to 3, f is equal to 3 by 2, and c is equal to minus 5. Next, equation of common chord, equation of chord of contact. Chord of contact is given. Equation of chord of contact AB equation is S1 is that is x plus 4y minus 14 is equal to 0. It is given. Okay, this is equation number 2. Now equation I will find equation of chord of contact of p x1 y1 with respect to the circle 1. Okay, so I will find the equation of the chord of contact of p x1 y1 with respect to the circle. So that is s1 is equal to 0, right? x1 y1 plus g into x plus x1 f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. So x into x1 same, y1 same, g here g is minus 1 into x plus x1, f value is 3 by 2 into y plus y1, c value minus 5 is equal to 0. As x is common here, x1 minus 1 is remaining, y is common from these two, then y1 plus 3 by 2 remaining. So then minus 1 into x1 minus x1, 3 by 2 into 1 3 by 2 y1, minus 5 is equal to 0. Equation number 3. So 2 and 3 represents same line. So this is given, it is chord of contact, it is given, and this is also chord of contact. Just now we find by using formula S1 is equals to 0. These two represent same line, therefore the corresponding coefficients are in the same ratio. Okay, so that means here what is the line? X plus 4y minus 14 is equal to 0, one line, and second line is this one. So 2 and 3 represent same, right? So 2 and 3 represents same. So from second and third equations we can write this one. Second coefficient a1 by a2 is equal, b1 by b2 is equal, c1 by c2. So multiply all with 2, then you will get otherwise equate these two and equate these two. Okay, so by using these two relations, x1 minus 1 is equals to 4, bring to left, 4 into x1 minus 1 is equal, here we have 1, right? So y1 plus 3 by 2, that means 2 LCM, 2y1 plus 3, 2 bring to left side, 2 4s are 8 into x1, 8x1, 2 4s are 8 into minus 1, 8 is equal to 2y1 plus 3, bring to left side, 8x1 minus 2y1 minus 3 minus 8 minus 11 is equal to 0. This is equation number 4. Equation number 4. Next, equate these two. So for that, minus 14 bring to left side, minus 14 into x1 minus 1, 2 LCM, minus 2x1 plus 3y1 minus 10. So again 2 bring to left side, it become minus 28, minus 28 into x1 minus 28 x1 minus 28 into minus 1 plus 28 is equal to minus 2x1 plus 3y1 minus 10. Again bring to left, these terms bring to right side, minus 28x1 bring to right side, it become 28x1, 28 minus 2, 26x1 plus 3y1, 28 minus 28 minus 10 minus 38 is equals to 0. Equation number 4. Solve these two equations by elimination method or crisscross method. Okay, so I will introduce crisscross method here. So write x1 y1 and 1. Okay, x1 y1 1. So write y1 coefficients first, that means minus 2 and 3, minus 2 3. Write x1 y1 1. So it is also in order, x1 y1 constant, x1 y1 constant, like that you should write. So minus 2 3 y first of all we should write y coefficients, the next constant minus 11 minus 38, then write x coefficients 8 26, then again write y coefficients minus 2 3. So use determinant logic here. Okay, determinant logic here, that is x1 by minus 2 into minus 38 76 plus 76 minus AD minus BC type, minus 2 into minus 38 minus 3 into minus 11, A B C D, AD minus BC, determinant, first year determinant logic. So minus into minus plus 33, y1 by minus 11 into 26, 11 6 are 66, 11 2 are 22 plus 6 28, minus 286, minus of minus plus 8 8 are 64, 6 8 3 are 24 plus 6 30 is equal to 1 by 8 3 are 24, minus into minus plus 2 into 26 52. So x1 by 109 is equal to y1 by 14 minus 304 minus 286, 8, this is 29 18. So 18 is equal to 1 by 76. so it will not cut. So therefore equate these two and these two. Finally you will get x1 is equal to 109 by 76, y1 is equal to 18 by 76, 2 9s 238. Therefore P x1 y1 point is P 109 by 76 and 9 by 38. So this is the point of intersection of two tangents, 109 by 76 and 9 by 38. Simple problem. Chord of contact given. So by using Px1 y1 to the circle, find the chord of contact. Both represents same. Therefore by using comparing coefficients, you will get the x1 y1 coordinates. Next problem. If the polar of the points on the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square, with respect to the circle x square plus y square is equal to b square, touches the circle x square plus y square is equal to c square, then prove that a, b, c are in geometric progression. So observe that those three circles are with radius 0, 0, 0, right? Sorry, circle 0, 0. Circle, center of the first circle is origin, second circle origin and third circle origin, and the radius of the first inner circle is c, this is b and this is a. So here inner circle is according to the concept of the problem, inner circle is x square plus y square is equal to c square, next circle x square plus y square is equal to b square, next x square plus y square is equal to a square. These three are concentric circles. Polar of the points on the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. So x square plus y square is equal to a square is a circle, and Px1 y1 be a point on the circle. Okay, and polar of this circle with respect, polar of this point on the x square plus y square is equal to a square touches the inner circle. So we are finding the polar of x square plus y square by b square circle from Px1 y1 point. This polar unexpectedly touching x square plus y square is equal to c square. So this is given condition. We should show that a, b, c are in geometric progression. So let P x1 y1 is a pole lies on the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. So as it is lies on that circle, it should satisfies that equation. So x1 square plus y1 square is equal to a square. Now equation of the polar of Px1 y1 with respect to the circle x square plus y square minus b square is equal to 0 is s1 is equal to 0. That means x1 plus y1 minus b square is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. So this is the equation of the polar. Now this polar should touches the inner circle x square plus y square is equal to c square. That means it is a tangent. Tangent means what? Perpendicular distance and radius are same. Okay, so 2 is tangent to the circle x square plus y square is equal to c square. So therefore radius is equal to perpendicular distance from center 0, 0 to the line 2. This is line 2, right? Okay. Now what is the radius of the circle x square plus y square plus is equal to c square? C. Perpendicular distance from origin to this line, that is x1 into 0 plus y1 into x coefficient x1 y coefficient y1 into 0 minus b square by under root of a square. Here a is x1, b is y1, x1 square plus y1 square. So do cross multiplication, c into x1 square plus y1 square is equal to modulus of minus b square, that means b square. Okay, Now from 1 x1 square plus y1 square is equal to what? A square. So b square is equal to c into root a square. B square is equal to c into root a square. So b square is equal to c into root a square means AC. So as b square is equal to AC, it is clearly saying that A, B, C are in geometric progression. So b square is equal to AC means A, B, C are in geometric progression. So this is the beauty of this problem. 3 concentric circle, pole is on outer circle, polar of middle circle is touching the inner circle. Okay, that is the concept here. So 3 circles are centered at origin with different radius. Okay, so and they are in geometric progression. Okay. Next, third problem. Tangents are drawn to the circle x square plus y square is equals to 16 from the point P3, 5. Then find the area of the triangle formed by the tangents and chord of contact at P of P. So this is the chord of contact. These two tangents touch the circle at A and B. AB is called as chord of contact. So we should find the area between these two tangents and chord of contact. That means PAB, area of the triangle PAB. We have direct formula R into S11 power 3 by 2 by R square plus S11, or here observe, by using concept we will solve this problem. P3, 5 be a point and x square plus y square is equal to 16 is a circle. Okay, now equation of common chord, equation of chord of contact, formula is equation of chord of contact is S1 is equal to 0. Okay, that means x into x1 plus y into y1 minus 16 is equal to 0. X into x1 3, y into y1 5 minus 16 is equal to 0. 3x plus 5y minus 16 is equal to 0 is the equation of chord of contact. Okay, so simple. Here the logic is this area of the triangle PAB we should find, right? So here the formula is half into base into height, Okay, so base means this AB, length of the chord, height means PL, that is the perpendicular distance to the chord from P3, 5. Okay, that is the formula. First of all, find PL. PL is equal to perpendicular distance from where? 3, 5 to the line 2, equation number 2. So that means 3 into 3, 5 into 5 minus 16 by under root of a square, ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. 3 3 is 9 plus 25 minus 16 by root 9 plus 25. Okay, so 25 minus 16, 9 plus 9, 18 by root 34. 18 by root 34 is the value of PL. Next we got height, perpendicular distance from P to the chord. We got that distance PL. Now we required this AB. For that, that is length of the chord. Length of the chord means we can find by using this triangle or this triangle. From this triangle we can find root S11 Okay, now just now we got this value as 18 by root 34. By using Pythagoras theorem we can find this height and double it, you will get chord. Otherwise by using this triangle, we can find OL. We already got the radius, that is 4. By using Pythagoras theorem we can find that. So any one of the methods you can find the length of the chord. Okay, now I am using that circle concept. OL means perpendicular distance. I am finding this distance. OL is equal perpendicular distance from origin to the line 3x plus 5y minus 16 is equal 0. So that is equal modulus of 3 into 0 plus 5 into 0 minus 16 by 3 square plus 5 square, that is 16 by root 34. This is OL. Okay, next what is radius? OA. Radius of the circle OA is equal to 4. Okay, now length of the chord. Length of the chord AB is equal to 2 into under root of r square minus d square. This is r, this is d. Okay, so this is the formula. Length of the chord already you find in previous videos. 2 into under root of r square 4 square 16 minus d square 16 by root 34 whole square. So 2 into root 34 whole square means 34. 16 into 34 minus 16 in square minus 16 square. Okay, now 2 into 16 common, 34 minus 16 by 34. So 2 into square root of 16 is 4 into root of 34 minus 16 18 by 34. Okay, right, 2 4s are 8 into root 18 by root 34. Now we got AB. So therefore area of the triangle PAB is equal to half into base. So base is AB into corresponding height PL. Okay, corresponding height PL. So that area is equal to half into base AB, right? AB length of the chord AB is equal to 8 root 18 by root 34 into 18 by root 34. So 2 1s are 2 4s are 4 into root 18 can be written as root 9 into 2, 9 root 3 root 2. So 3 root 2 into 18, root 34 into 34, root 34. So 2 9s are 18, 2 17 times. So 9 4s are 36, 36 into 3, 108 root 2 by 17 square units. 108 root 2 by 17 square units. So which is interesting problem. By using that formula also you can find. Fourth problem, find the locus of the point whose polars with respect to the circles, these two circles are mutually perpendicular. So here we should find the locus. Locus of point P whose polars with respect to these two circles are mutually perpendicular. So find the polar to this one and the polar to this one with respect to the given point. Those two lines, those two polars must and should be perpendicular, okay, in such a way that P is moving. So we should find that point, the path of that point P. Okay, let P x1 y1 be the point on locus. So given circles are, one is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y minus 8 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. In this 2g is equal to minus 4, g is equal to minus 2, 2f is equal to minus 4, f is equal to minus 2, c is equal to minus 8. Okay, next another circle, x square plus y square minus 2x plus 6y minus 2 is equal to 0. For this, g is equal to minus 1, f is equal to 3, c is equal to minus 2. Compare and you will get those values. Now, equation of the polar. We should find the equation of the polars to two circles. Equation of polar of px1 y1 with respect to the circle 1. For first circle I am finding polar equation. So what is the equation? S1 is equal to, S1 means x1, y1 g into x plus x1, f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. So x into, what is x1? x1 only, y1, g minus 2 into x plus x1, f minus 2 into y plus y1, c minus 8 is equal to 0. So here x is common, right? Here x1 is remaining, here minus 2. Y is common, here y1 we have, here minus 2. So in this one we have minus 2x1 minus 2y1, here minus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is equation number 3. Equation number 3. So similarly equation of the polar, equation of polar of p with respect to the circle 2, second circle, that is also s1 is equal to 0, same equation. So here x into x1, y into y1 plus g value is minus 1 into x plus x1, f value 3 into y plus y1, c value minus 2 is equal to 0. Multiply minus 1 into x minus x1, 3y, 3y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. X is common, right? So x1 minus 1, y is common in these two, y1 plus 3 minus x1 minus plus 3y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. This is equation number 4. So this is the equation, polar equation for circle 1, and this is the polar equation for circle 2. It is given that these two polars are mutually perpendicular. That means their slopes, their product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. If it is slope of first circle is minus a1 by b1 and slope of second polar is minus a2 by b2, their product, their slopes product is minus 1. So minus minus cancel, a1 minus a1 a2 is equal to b1 b2, then a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. This is the condition. Two lines are said to be mutually perpendicular, then a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. So given 3 and 4 are mutually perpendicular. So therefore a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. What is a1? X coefficient, that is x1 minus 2, a2 here x1 minus 1 plus b1 this one, y1 minus 2, b2 this one, this is a2 b2, a1 b1, y1 plus 3 is equal to 0. So that's it. So product x1 into x1, x1 square minus x1 minus 2 into x1 minus 2x1 plus 2, y1 square, y1 into 3, 3y1 minus 2 into y1 minus 2y1 minus 2 into 3 minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore x1 square plus y1 square minus 3x1, 3y1 minus 2y1 plus y1 plus 2 minus 6 minus 4 is equal to 0. So therefore locus of px1 y1 is again a circle, that is x square plus y square minus 3x plus y minus 4 is equals to 0. This is the locus of the circle. Okay. A last problem in this third bit. Find the locus of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to any chord of the circle which subtends a right angle at the origin. Okay, in this one we are going to use homogenizing concept. Okay, y means here this is the circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, and this is the origin. Origin subtends right angle with these two are tangents OA and OB. So this is the chord of contact, this is perpendicular, foot of the perpendicular from origin to the chord. So like this we have infinitely many chords in the circle. So for each chord draw a foot of the perpendicular and add those all points, then the locus of points may be again a circle we will get. So here these are common, these are pair of straight lines, so that's why here using homogenizing concept also. Let us, given circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Let it is equation number 1. Px1 y1 be the foot of the perpendicular drawn from origin to one chord. Okay, and slope, what is the slope of OP? Slope of OP means y1 minus 0, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That means y1 minus 0 by x1 minus 0, y1 by x1. So as AB is perpendicular to OP, so the slope of AB become reciprocal and change the symbol, that is minus x1 by y1. Now equation of we got the slope of the line AB and we have the point, therefore equation of AB is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. After simplification you will get this line. This is ax plus by is equal to c form. Now bring this term to denominator, you will get this is equal to 1. Okay, so in homogenizing concept, if ax plus by is equal to c, bring c to denominator, then ax plus by by c is equal to 1. So this is the condition we got from this straight line. And homogenize 1 with respect to 2. That means, so in that concept we should multiply x term with 1, y term with 1, linear with 1 and constant with 1 square. So x with 1, y with 1 and c into 1 square is equal to 0. So here 1 value is x1 plus y1 by x1 square plus y1 square. Substitute here. Now simplify it. Next, after simplification, this equation we will get x square plus y square plus 2gx into x square x1 by x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gxy into y1 by x1 square plus y1 square, 2fxy into x1 by x1 square plus y1 square, 2fy into y1, 2fy square y1 by x1 square plus y1 square, c into this is of the form a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab by x1 square plus y1 square whole square to each and every term, c also which each and every term. In this one it is given that OA and OB are mutually perpendicular. That means these two are pair of straight line equations. So this is pair of straight line equation of the form ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. So if they are mutually perpendicular, then coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square is equal to 0. That means a plus b is equal to 0. Already we learned in first pair of straight lines topic. So here coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square is equal to 0. We no need about xy term. So x square coefficient here 1 plus in this one x square coefficient 2g x1 by x1 square plus y1 square. In this one c x1 square by x1 square plus y1 square whole square. Similarly y square coefficients is equal to 0. 1 plus 1 2, 2gx1 by x1 square plus y1 square, 2f(y1) by x1 square plus y1 square. In this c by x1 square plus y1 square whole square common, here x1 square remaining, here y1 square remaining, both gets cancelled, 1 x1 square y1 square is remaining. In all terms x1 square plus y1 square is LCM, then you will get 2 into x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2f(y1) plus c is equal to 0. Bring to right side. So therefore locus of px1 y1 is 2 into x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So it is again, okay, so the locus of all these points is again a circle. Last problem, it is example problem. Find the midpoint of the chord intercepted by the circle on the line. This is the circle, this is the chord, we should find the midpoint. Let the midpoint be x1 y1. Okay, so find the equation of the secant. So already in concepts I explained that midpoint of the chord concept. Okay, so the formula for this secant line is s1 is equal to s11. Okay, so write the notation of s1 and s11, substitute and simplify, you will get a line equation of the chord. Already in the question it is given, this is the equation of the chord. So this chord and this chord 2 and 3 represents the same, so compare the coefficients, they are in the same ratio, let the ratio be k. Equate these two, you will get one equation, these two and you will get fifth equation, equate these two, you will get sixth equation. So these are x1 y1 values, so substitute x1 y1 values in 6, you will get a quadratic equation. Okay, by taking k as common, 5k minus 2 is equal to 0, so k is equal to 0 or k is equal to 2 by 5. As substituting k is equal to 0 in this one, 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 5 5, 1 comma 5, but 1 comma 5, if we substitute 1 comma 5 in this equation, we will not get 0, therefore that point does not lies on this chord. So go to k is equal to 2 by 5. So k is equal to 2 by 5, you will get 7 by 5, 21 by 5, that point lies on this chord, therefore 7 by 5, 21 by 5 is the midpoint of the chord. So here the key point is this equation. Okay, so these are the interesting problems of exercise 1D. Practice thoroughly and get clarity on these concepts. Okay, thank you.